Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Got another new brand for the channel. Very cool. Andy from Blade Ops has come through for us once again, has sent us out a couple of knives to check out. And yes, they are both autos. So, gonna get to check out some autos and a new brand. As you can see there, this knife is from a brand called Tekto. Not really familiar with this brand, so wanted to get one of their knives. Check it out. And Andy was very accommodating. Greatly appreciate that. I will say that it did come with this nylon sheath. So interesting. I don't think I've seen an auto come with a sheath before, but this one definitely does. Got your belt loop and everything going on. But all right, very cool, interesting. But back to the knife. Now, this Tekto, you're looking at forged carbon fiber, which is really nice, and it's got a really decent grip to it. I like the grip on this carbon fiber. Now, as you can see, it's kind of that shred carbon fiber, if you will. I think they call it crushed forged carbon fiber. I don't know if they call it crushed carbon fiber. But you've got a backspacer going on there. You do have a lanyard hole. Now, at the end of that backspacer, looky there, you do have kind of a, I don't think that's really a get back to that or a glass breaker. It's more of a get back type of situation going on there. Comes down to a pretty decent point. It would be a little gnarly to get knocked on with that. But pocket clip, reversible, yes. Reversible pocket clip, recessed pocket clip screws. You know we're liking that. It's about, your backspacer is going about a third-ish coverage there. But forged off really nicely. Now, we'll talk about the carbon fiber here after we do a kind of our spec check and stuff. But overall, for the most part, your fit and finish is pretty darn good. Now, you can see it is an auto, and we do have a lock. I know that the safety on it, I know that's a big deal for some of you when it comes to autos. Safety's on. Nope, it is not coming open. Take that safety off. And it's got a pretty good kick to it. It's got a pretty hefty spring in there. Say right off the bat, as far as comfort in hand, it's not bad at all. But what you're looking at, you've got a titanium-coated D2 blade. There you go. USA, Portland, Maine, D2. Now, just a little bit of clarification. These knives are QC'd, assembled in the US. Okay? Just want to make sure that's clarified. It says right here on the box, let me grab the box for you. So we don't designed, tested, and assembled in the US. There you go. So that's what USA means on this brand. Not necessarily manufactured, but designed, tested, and assembled in the US. Now, it's a pretty decent size knife. Let's look at that choil a little bit. Doesn't quite come out past the plunge, but grinds look pretty good on it. Now, it's a good size knife. Yeah, we'll put our little get back in there. We'll count the get back on this one. You're looking at about 8 3/4. So, like I said, a good size knife. For true handle, we're gonna go with about 5 1/4 inches. Blade length, you're looking at roughly 3 1/2. Pretty much a full cutting edge, as you can see there. Your cutting edge does come by. Now, grip length, we're well over 4 inches. We're about 4 1/4. So where my hand lands in it, obviously you can see there that I have plenty of room left over on this knife. So definitely a little bit larger handed folks would not have an issue with this one. So let's go, where are they at? There they are. There's the bug out. So obviously a much larger knife than the bug out. And we'll go PM2. Nice. And you know what? Let's see. Let's get one of my favorite autos. There it is. Where's it at? There you go. One of my favorite autos, of course, is the LUDT. So we'll kind of give it a comparison with the LUDT, and it's quite a bit larger, excuse me, than the LUDT. About 3/4 on the handle and about 1/4 of an inch on the blade. So it's a good sized knife for sure. Get a weight on it. It's hefty. It's got some weight behind it. I'm not saying too much, but it's definitely, let's turn it on. It's definitely got some weight. So 156 grams or 5.4. So really for its size, that is not bad. Not bad at all for that size knife. We'll check out the carry. Now, goes in the pocket pretty well. Now, the one thing I will say, excuse me again, going inside your pocket, you do have to, if you're reaching in that pocket, you do kind of got to be careful of the get back for sure. Now, with that deep carry clip, as you can see there, it's actually kind of, it's pretty much, it's bottoming out on the pocket, but it's just bottoming out on the clip as well. So it's right there. Decent retention in the pocket. There you go. You know, the clip, some of you like a little bit stronger clip, so might need a little tweaking for you, but overall, not too bad. So my overall thoughts, guys, it seems to be a pretty quality auto knife. Now, the one thing I was going to talk about this carbon fiber, and this is something I've noticed on a few knives, not a lot, but your outer edges and everything chamfered off nicely, no issues whatsoever. And it doesn't really affect my grip, but the interior of the carbon fiber has not really been chamfered or anything like that. It's not sharp, but it's kind of got that, I call it sticky. It's kind of got that sticky feeling to it. So, you know, overall, I would just kind of like to see that, you know, like buffed really quick, just to take that stickiness out of it. Now, like I said, it doesn't really affect my grip. It's just something I notice when I look over the knife. As far as ergonomics go, it's pretty darn comfortable. Now, you guys remember my buddy Johnny, my larger hand model. He said he felt that a little bit. He felt that sort of stickiness in the carbon fiber right in here. So I don't feel that. Now, I don't know if that has to do with hand size or what. Maybe, you know, sensitivity of the, I don't know. But he said he felt a little bit. So I was like, okay, very interesting. I do not. Overall, ergonomics are really good. The pocket clip, again, the turned up portion of the pocket clip hits me in the crease of my hand very well. So it's not, do I know it's there? Yes, I can feel it. Not a hot spot. I definitely wouldn't go that far. It's just, I know it's there. And kind of back here, I know the clip's there a little bit, but nothing. Nothing major. Overall ergonomics are pretty interesting. You know, it's really cool to get a new, it's got a decent kick to it. Jumps out there pretty well. I like the thwack on it. Thwack, yeah. Not bad at all. You know, overall, very interesting knife. Now, long-term durability of spring, all that good stuff. You know, that all comes in when we're talking automatic knives. You know, I kind of looked it up. I haven't heard anything or read anything negative about it. So, very interesting. And price-wise, this guy's selling for right around $180. Like I said, Blade Ops was very nice, generous to send this one in. So, glad I got to check it out for sure. A new brand on the channel. So, cool. Very awesome. What do you guys think? Give me your opinion. Now, give me your opinion on this too. When I talk about stuff like this, like the interior, is that a point? Is that a point to talk about? I think it is. Because it goes to the overall, construction, finish of a knife, And trust me, I'll tell you if it bothers me. If you guys remember, way back in the beginning, we had a knife that it was titanium, or was it stainless? Anyway, metal, and that one was really sticky, and that one affected my grip. Just hated that. I know that's a strong word, but I really disliked how that knife felt in hand because of that exact aspect. Not the chamfering or finishing out here, but the finishing on the interior side of the scales. So, yeah, interesting point. Tell me what you think, guys. Always appreciate you stopping by and checking out what I have to offer you guys. And again, thanks to Blade Ops for sending out the Tekto Delta A3. Greatly appreciate it. So, guys, have a wonderful rest of your day. Like, subscribe, leave me that comment. I love talking to you. Till next time, talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.